Hey everyone, thank you so much for clicking this video. I greatly appreciate it. My name is Pate, and I'm not a drum teacher. I'm not a professional. I'm just a drum bro creating convos behind a kit. In the last video, we talked about how I tune, record, and mix a floor tom. And in this video, I'd like to talk about the hi-hats with you. The hi-hats may very well be one of the most underrated pieces of the drum kit. You can get so many creative, cool sounds out of it. And we're going to be going over this today. If this is the kind of content that you're into, please subscribe to the channel. My goal is to get 12 likes on this video, so please hit the thumbs up if you like this and help me reach my goal of 12 likes. All right, so I'd like to start this conversation by admitting that in my earlier years of drumming, I was a huge fan of double bass. It just seemed cooler. I felt like I instantly got faster, I instantly got better, and more entertaining behind the drum kit when I had a double bass pedal. Whenever it came time for my foot to be on the hi-hat stand instead of a double bass pedal, I felt kind of lost or confused and really just didn't feel creative. I didn't feel like I was being the best drummer I could be. And then one day I just decided, I was like, man, I need to quit playing so much double bass and actually get good with utilizing the hi-hats. So today I'd kind of just like to go over just a few creative ways that I've been utilizing the hi-hats in my practice times and in my playing, and see what you guys think about it. One very obvious truth about the drum kit is the way that you hit it will change the sound. And it's like, duh, we all know that. But very rarely, I feel like many drummers, they don't put a lot of thought into the way that they're hitting the drum. They just hit it, especially drummers who play more rock or more metal. Like the way that you hit a cymbal or the snare or the floor tom or the hi-hat will change the way that it sounds. Like for example, there's a huge difference in hitting the top of the hi-hat versus the edge of it. Duh, but do you make a groove using that knowledge? The hi-hat setup that I'm currently using is maybe a bit unorthodox. My hi-hat is 18 inches. So on top I have a Dream Energy cymbal. I believe this is a crash. Yeah, it says Energy Crash 18. And on bottom I have a Wuhan 18 inch. I think it's called a linear smash crash. It's got the holes drilled in it and the slots drilled in it. It's a very dark cymbal. I use both of these crashes together as a hi-hat, mostly because I can't afford $700 hi-hats. And I love the way that these sound. They're dark, they're big, they're washy, and they're affordable. On top I have the big fat snare drum bling ring. Sometimes I like to use it upright, sometimes upside down. I like to sometimes throw it on my ride cymbal. It's an awesome accessory that I love to use. Because this thing is so huge, I can do something that a lot of people don't do. Sometimes I ride on my hi-hat. If you've been around the channel a little bit, you've known that I like a smaller drum kit, and I like it for a reason. It challenges the way that I play the drum kit, because if you have more drums to rely on, you don't have to necessarily be as creative with a smaller kit. Like you can get certain creative and cool sounds out of the same drums you already have that you've never played before. There's so much. There's just so much that you could do. I think starting out, what really helped me was realizing that you know, the hi-hats are great for helping keep time. You know, it's trying out grooves like that you can really build some coordination, some communication with what's going on here to your left foot. Starting out, when in my practice, when I started getting more creative with my hi-hat, I would just start doing that a little bit here and there and start building that left foot into the groove too, instead of it having either always shutting the hi-hat or leaving it open. And I mean, don't get me wrong, sometimes I just leave my left foot off entirely and just okay, this is getting out of hand. Anyway, for the sake of the conversation, the hi-hats are underrated. Drummers, we have to incorporate these in more creative ways today than ever before. It's on us. This is our time. Can I get an amen from anybody? So for this conversation, I'll kind of leave us at those items, those points that I've made. What I want to hear from you guys in the comment section is, how are you guys currently using your hi-hats? What are your ideas? Again, I'm not a drum teacher. I'm not a professional. I'm here to learn and grow with you guys. Please, please, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and hit the like button to help me get 12 likes. I've already got the next video like this planned out. I'm gonna be going over a super cool crossover drum fill using the floor tom and the hi-hat. It's gonna be sick. You're not going to want to miss it, and I'm going to want your input for this fill. Okay, I've been talking enough. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.